What's tea, y'all? Welcome to the Tea Room 411. Y'all, I don't know what Katt Williams did, but he literally set off a domino effect with all the comedians, child. Not Monique going on Club Shay Shay calling out Tiffany HADDISH, DL Hughley, and you know DL Hughley is not gonna sit down with his hands under his butt, okay? So he gonna have a few words for her on here. Also, not Judge Greg Mathis stepping in to try to settle the beef between all the comedians. This is getting out of hand. Just pay attention.
Question my husband and why is he there? You would hope you would have one like that. I remember our beautiful sister Tiffany Haddish did an interview with GQ magazine, and this, in my humble opinion, is where we keep throwing each other under the bus. You're doing an interview with GQ magazine, and I'm assuming the journalist was a white person, and the conversation turned to Monique. And she said, well, I don't do business like Monique do business, and I'm glad I don't have that husband of hers.
But she don't know your husband.
And when I saw that, it's like, Tiffany, if you had a husband like mine, you may not have 2 DUI. If you had a husband like mine, you may not be caught up in what looks like you could have been grooming a child. And I say,
well, Club Shay Shay is getting messier and messier. It's almost like Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. She just got a weight set. So Monique was on. Every time I see Monique these days, she's on doing some greasy with her and her daddy complaining about something or working out. I don't know nobody that work out that much and gain weight unless every crunch you do has got Captain in front of it. But apparently she goes on Club Shay Shay and tells the story about how she came on my radio show and I wasn't there at the time. And my co-host Jasmine Sanders played a game that we played all the time with everybody called Would You Rather. She apparently was so offended by that she says she got off. She called me. Monique did, and she said I was very dismissive, like, Monique's a liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints. I listened to her and I pulled the segment. So if I had been as dismissive as she alleges I was, that segment would have aired. It didn't because I respected.
Child and Uncle Hughley went off real bad. The video is way longer than that, but you're gonna have to search for that video yourself. Anyway, after this, Judge Greg Mathis steps in. He said enough is enough. Y'all need to step to each other. Y'all making the community look bad. Check it out.
I appeal to our comedians to stop going after each other in public like this. You're embarrassing yourselves. You're embarrassing our community. I know many times you have to defend yourself about what's being said, but why can't we do it directly? And I just want you to know, I believe that we're being laughed at all the major studios and by their executives, seeing us in public, black folks going at each other. You don't see this among other communities. And that's why I say you're hurting yourselves and you're hurting our community and you're hurting the young people who are looking and want to learn and need to learn how to resolve disputes in a better way. I'm no saint. I'm guilty of having temper issues from time to time on my show. That's entertainment. You guys, say what you want as part of your entertainment, but don't go out your way and personally attack each other, particularly your families. I appeal to you for that. Let's not turn on each other. Let's turn toward each other.